Good evening, campers, and welcome back to Bristol Colony. I'm Commander Exorcist, and this is Surviving Mars. Actually, I got that backwards. I'm supposed to say, this is Surviving Mars. Welcome back to Bristol Colony. In any case, we have a few issues that we need to solve as our colony continues to grow. So, when we last left, we had just finished working on our massive storage facility here. We extended our life support system out to the edge there, and we now have a pipeline that extends. And as you can see, our colony has grown quite substantially over the course of the last 11 hours. That's right. This is episode number 11. So today we do have a project that we are going to undertake. And it is going to be a difficult project. But I'm confident that we have the ability to do so. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to build a drone controller way out here in the middle of nowhere. Why would we do that, you may ask? Well, to be honest, we are going to tap into this resource. That has an average grade of 359 versus the low grade, very low grade. And that has been one of our problems as far as resource generation. So we are going to try to spend the next episode or so fixing some of these resource generation issues. In particular, our rare metals. Okay, and that is going to be done through building a minerals extractor right here. So we're going to be working on that. And let's see here. Pull this up real quick. Why is that not working? Okay, there we go. Had a small little technical issue there, but I think we resolved it. So here comes the fun part. We're actually going to build another train station. That is going to be our basically our big cell. So we're going to build another train station. So we are going to build our second track out here, build a station out here, and build a rare minerals extractor. Now, we should be due. We're going to need more. I think we're going to need more housing. How are we doing? I just want to make sure nobody has any of those small tenements left. Those small apartments that we used to have. Nope. Everybody's got. We've got apartments. Vacant resident slots. So we've only got 5 resident slots. So we won't be bringing anybody to Mars just yet. Just yet. We won't be bringing anybody here yet, but we will eventually, because we're going to need more specialists to be able to run some of these items. All right. And then I forgot, I want to build a couple of universal depots out here. Let's just put them on opposite sides of the line there. Nothing's been delivered yet, but it will as our drones branch out. We are cycling back through some of the Surviving Mars radio stations, and today is my personal favorite, which I honestly can't remember if I used it in the last episode. I don't think I did. It's Free Earth Radio. So you got Free Earth Radio, the ultimate Mars surfer radio station. That is today's music selection. So we've got our little rover dudes doing their work. And we are waiting on our deliveries here. We've also got a station going up here, which, you know, isn't going to do any good until we get our station set up on the other side too. That's kind of weird. I wonder why that was doing that. Taking a look at things. So now that our terraforming project has proceeded a lot further than we were before, we're going to see a diminished returns, essentially. So diminished returns as far as our efforts to terraform the red planet. So it is going to be a very long time before we see green, but the process is still underway. Okay, we're still struggling with our food consumption, but we do have everything kind of cranked up to 11 as far as food resources, so and it's critical that we get these resources out here because these serve as a backbone for our electronics, but they're also important for our exports, because when we export these things, we gain money for them. So we want to do that. And there's another issue that we need to deal with. We have these strange alien blocks. So I have been thinking about it, and I think that we're going to investigate this strange alien blocks. Oh, we definitely want this, because that is our ultimate power storage. It's some amazing power storage there. Let's see here. Yeah. Some of these we just got to take. All right. Cool. Yeah, more than 100 cubes have arrived, and they're here. And I think there's a bunch of these things. I thought there was some over here. Maybe not. But I'm pretty sure that they're like scattered all across the Martian surface. Now, I think that I've decided that erring on the side of caution may actually be the event that triggers the downfall of Bristol Colony. So we are going to research the black cubes. We are going to engage with them. Let's check them out. Because, you know, it's one of those dilemmas where sometimes inaction can bring about our destruction. And I think that at this point we need to at least know if the cubes are dangerous. And if they are dangerous, then we need to start working on countermeasures. If they're not dangerous, we need to just simply not worry about them, you know, and move on. Are we getting our first delivery? Yes, we did. We got our first metals delivery to our new drone hub out here. Okay. And it's so funny that building these things, once we've got shuttles, I mean, and once the shuttle system is effective, consider getting rid of some of these trains if they turn out to be more more management than they're worth. But right now they've been serving a fairly decent purpose. They've been doing all right. Let's see, our research is looking good. So we are 15 hours away from our next research item, which is safe transport. Excellent. These are housing. Vacant nursery slots. Okay. So we are... Okay, there we go. Our food production last time was excellent. Now, granted, that's like a Saul behind, but it's still more along the lines of what we want. All right. Got buildings that aren't working. What do we got going on here? Not enough workers at the grocery store. How's our power looking? So we got good power here. All right. And our oxygen is increasing. So while we're waiting on the drone hub over here, let's do some tidying up. So this is what I've been waiting on. So let's get rid of these old water towers first. Okay, and they'll reclaim that, reclaim those materials, and we'll get rid of those old towers. Since we have moved to a more centralized storage system. Okay. There we go. Cleaned up a little bit. Do we really need? Nah, we don't need that. That shouldn't affect us too much. Okay. So those are done. So let's start reducing some of these. And we're going to get some warnings, I'm sure, that our O2 storage system is busted, or it's severed or something like that, because we're going to break the pipe real quick. The things we do for aesthetics, like turning off people's air supply. But that looks so much cleaner. Oh, we've got a stray here. We don't want this one either. And I think that's going to split the life support grid as well. Yeah. I need to get over here. There we go. Just a simple pipe to connect the buildings. I thought I saw something over there that said it was disconnected. All right. I can't wait till later on when we have the technology to melt down this waste rock and use it for other things. And then I don't think there's any remaining oxygen tanks around here. I think we demolished them all. Look how much cleaner that is. So much more economical. Yeah. So metals, we're doing good on metals, polymers. So right now, with the exception of our rare metals, our stockpiles are looking good. What are we doing over here? Okay, we're on our way.
Scanned.
So we're on our way. What do you got going on here? Oh, here analyzing the anomaly. Look at all those cubes that have shown up. That is crazy. And they make a really weird noise. I don't know. I just get an ominous feeling from the cubes. Not gonna lie.
On-site analysis of the unidentified structure only deepens the mystery. The evidence suggests that the cubes are clearly not a natural phenomenon.
So the insides of the cubes, as well as their physical forces, are an enigma. Perfect symmetry. We should rearrange our research priorities. I knew that was coming. Ah. So let's remove that. We're going to add that to the list. It's not exactly a top priority because I don't get the sense that they're dangerous. Although I will say, they do seem like metal tribbles because there's a lot of them and they just keep coming. I don't know why. Don't know how, but they just keep coming. What we got going on over here? Let's add that in priority. Let's get some more tech over here. Looking good. Well, we got our station is ready to go. Actually, I don't think we need to wait on our drone hub. So, so there we go. There's our next
Research
project.
Complete.
There to there. All right, we got safe transport. We got shuttle hub. I am sorry, but dark spectrometry goes below shuttle hub because that is one of the best technologies in this game. It will eliminate so many issues with transportation, especially in relation to the trains and the enormous resources that it costs to build trains. So technically it should start to get robots to help build it, but most likely it'll be the drones that come out of this new hub here. So we got that going on. Hey, what's going on in our polymer plant? Really? Not enough workers, huh? Okay. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to change the dome. I meant to change the, here we go. Let's flip through those. Oh, that one's kind of neat. It's going to produce the same. For sure. I guess we'll go square on that one. Casino. We'll go with the Pyramid Casino. We'll just keep it there. All right, we've almost got all our metals and most of our electronics. The electronics, like most of the rarer stuff, is going to be difficult to get the AI to actually go over there and drop it off. Hey guys, this playthrough has been incredible. It's been a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to, the many more hours and mysteries and what happens. So thank you guys for sticking with me. If you like this stuff, it's going to continue. So like and subscribe, leave a comment, tell me your favorite parts of the Bristol Colony experience, and yeah, share with your friends. Every little bit helps out the channel. We don't do min-maxing here. We're not really about the most effective. This is not a meta run. This is a real deal surviving Mars run. Like, this is what just somebody hanging out on a Friday night would do to play Surviving Mars. So I'm not going to get it right all the time, and that's fine, because it's not meant to be right all the time. It's meant to be fun and engaging and different. So we are close to having our drone hub out there. Wow, that is really far away. Let's take a look. Yeah, look at how big our colony has gotten. I mean, we started with the simple dome here, expanded out, and now our resources are kind of stretching out. And remember, I have two goals primarily at this point. Ultimately, I want to put a dome up here, and then I'd like to put a mega dome over on this side. That would be cool. Yeah. I think I heard... Yeah, there they are. Look at this. There's more of these cube things. They're everywhere. And they just kind of sit there in the desert and they twist around. Just standing there challenging our preconceptions. That's the truth. That's what they're doing. I mean, they're a little bit scary. I'm not going to lie. I'm fairly confident they're not dangerous, but you never know. The funny part is that the drone hub is probably... The station's probably going to get done before the drone hub does. Let's go with the supply pod. Yeah. So we're going to get some supplies dropped. We're going to drop them right here for our drones to carry over and finish our drone hub, so that we can start building this next extension of our colony. But like I was saying earlier, I've said it a couple of times in the playthrough. The camera here. I'd love to have a medium dome up here, maybe even a mega. I don't know. Yeah, but at least a medium would be great up here. Nice vista. And then later on, when we've researched the megadome technology, think about putting something over here where these weird spirals are. There can't be anything wrong with that, right? Imagine a big honking dome right here, maybe sitting back here in the mountainside. That would be so cool. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get any more movement on our drone hub because we've ran out of electronics. But our train station, definitely getting the resources that we need for our train station. It's so crazy because it's like a puzzle. This is the piece we need to get here. And this is what we need the most. Of all the stuff that our colony is struggling with, we need these rare metals. Our payload is almost here. How's our research going? Remote farming coming up. Those power accumulators, they take a little bit of time to store energy, but once we've gotten a couple of those running, we're going to nuke every single one of these little battery capacitors that we have from when we started, because the atomic accumulators can hold I think one of those can hold more capacity for power than all of the battery packs that we currently have on the ground. So definitely an exciting technology on the way. All our machine parts now, and over half of our metals, but nobody bothered to bring us electronics. I think that's the same problem we have over here, isn't it? Waiting on a drone hub over here? That's the same issue. Okay. That's fun. Again, all this is going to be a cascading. So once we get our drone hub online and our new train system online, we'll be able to generate more metals, more of the precious rare metals, which will in turn allow us to generate more electronics. Also want to start okay. Really? Okay. And our supply pod is almost here. All right. Fortunately, there's no drones in the area, so they won't be destroyed by the incoming probe. That's a hard lesson to learn. The effects that the area of damage that some of these ships have.
Resources are low.
All right. So we have... Yeah, that's going to be nice. Here comes our drone army to pick up the electronics here. Hey, wait a minute. Where are you going? Seriously? To the electronics store? Get back here and fix that drone hub. Carrying that to the... You gotta be freaking kidding me. The electronics store. People can wait on their space iPhones for just a little bit. I need my drone hub fixed. Once I do, you'll have a bunch of new buddies to come out here and help you. What do we got here? Oh. So we are just 2 away from our station, which will be nice because then the next major project is the track. My God, the track takes forever. But this will be our second track. So since we've done this before, it'll be a little bit easier this time, I hope. I don't know if you remember, a long time ago, I think it was episode 4 or 5 is when we built our first train track. And it took forever. Partially because it was my first time actually using the train system and surviving Mars. I'd never really done that. Why? Get that. I don't care. I can't believe I'm having to force this drone to deliver simple piece of equipment. There we go. Very nice. We now have a shiny new drone hub with a bunch of drones ready to serve. Which will be great because they can help with the minerals extractor when we build it, which is kind of the primary purpose of having them. And then they can help with the track because the station is about to go up. And there we go. So we went from nothing to our train track, our station at least. Here we go. Oh yeah, it doesn't have power because that's not done yet. All right, now let's build a track. So our track is going to go from here. Awesome. There is our second train system about to go up here at Bristol, looking super sharp. And it shouldn't take much because it shouldn't take long, I say, because it's concrete. And I think we've got plenty of concrete, almost 1,300 units of it. And let's go ahead and start building a train while we're at it. That way we'll have... And you can look over here. See the drones delivering delivering the concrete to the new track. They are just humping it. Yep, get that go up. That is much more efficient than the first track that we built, which took, I think it took an entire episode to build a single train track. Which I like the trains, I really do. But, and then let's go ahead and build, let's see, should be production. Here it is, a rare metals extractor. So we've got our rare metals extractor set up. And that one's just basic metals and machine parts. We've got plenty of those, so shouldn't be an issue. But yeah, those drones are really piling in on the concrete. Wow, they've almost filled it up already at 99. So here in a moment, we'll have first parts of our track going up. Right around the time I think our train, well, we're still waiting on some resources for our train, but that's okay. So it'll be nice to, oops, didn't mean to do that, sorry. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. How do I fix that? There we go, deliver it. Go ahead and deliver that there, buddy. Figure out what you're doing in life. Oh yeah, so the track is fully stocked. We have a couple of drones that are piling around. All right. It's going to be a little while before our track is done, but that's okay. Hey, it's our little drone army over here that part of our new construction project that's helping out. Looking good. Oh, wow. We've already got a good set of materials delivered for that thing. So let's get kind of a... This is a bird's eye view at this point. Looking good. So down here, let's unpin that. Whoops. Unpin this. So this is our first track. And there goes our train. That one's been running for many, many sols since we first started. And then they will drop off, hop on another train, and go this way. Not the most effective way of transporting our workers, but it's kind of all we've got at the moment. Since we don't have the CO2 propulsion, we don't have the shuttle capability yet. How are we looking? Okay. What about our train? All right. So our train is doing all right. These stations need to be high maintenance priority. Pretty much everything needs to be high maintenance priority. I'm kind of surprised that's even an option. Wow. So somebody's really not happy with working in the polymer shop, because I thought everybody was fighting to be part of the polymer shop. All right. So, if things keep going the way they're going, it looks like we might accomplish all of our goals before the end of today's episode. I think I've said tonight a couple of times. I don't know when I'm going to show these, but Most of my stuff typically comes out around 1200 Central Time, so it's technically daytime. But it could be nighttime when you're watching this. If you're watching this. If anybody ever watches this. Does anybody ever watch these videos? Or am I wasting my life? I don't think I'm wasting my life, because I'd be playing this game anyway. So, when someone says, oh, you shouldn't waste your time on YouTube or making videos like this. I'm going to be playing this game anyway, so don't talk to me. We're going to do this anyway. Okay. I got to take a moment to appreciate our large storage tanks. Waiting on some metals, which is kind of surprising considering they're a little more prevalent around here than most of the other stuff. Yeah, just looking at what garbage this is producing. And with that garbage level of production, we get garbage levels of production for our electronics. So this is going to be a major boost to our economy. So we got 6 more pieces of metal before our train is done. So yeah, our train might be done, or at least under construction around the time that our track is done. Looking good. Doesn't Mars go with the surfing music? It really does. Oh, let's check our food production. So we're back down. However, I think it has to do with our differences. So we're, this middle consumption or this middle production point. So we're going to produce 55. So we produce a lot, then we don't produce a lot. That still bringing concrete. Wow.
Research complete.
Remote farming research is done. Excellent. Now let's go with sustainable architecture. This next piece of research may or may not grant us something new. Could be a breakthrough potential for a new rare technology, but I highly doubt it. All right, guys, how we doing down here? How goes the fight for the new tram system? Almost there. Going up. And our train. All right, our train's being constructed too. Excellent. So yeah, here shortly before the end of tonight's episode, we're going to have a brand new train system, a brand new train, and hopefully we'll have another precious metals extractor online. Now, unfortunately, I only have 5 slots to bring additional colonists at the moment, and I really don't want to bulldoze anything, but I might have to. Or I don't feel like I'm in a position to build another dome. I don't want to build another dome just to house people. It would be really nice if we had access to the archaeology project, but we don't have that yet. I think I mentioned it before. The archaeology is the large spire that'll go in the center of the domes. Allows us to house about 30 or 40 people, I think. It's not many, but it's something. And it looks nice. There's our track. Look at all those guys working really hard. There goes some colonists. They must be going home for the night. Work shifts are over. All right. Because once we get this running, we'll be able to transport more metals over to the station and finish the extractor. All right, we're almost there. Let's see. Looking good. Oh, almost done. Here we go. The new train, the new station, the new track system here at Bristol is done. Look at that. It's gorgeous. Oh, now we've got people bringing metals out to the extractor. Okay, that works. Going to pick up metals. Okay. I guess everybody just had different priorities for the moment. All right, now we're just waiting on our train. So once again, we will have another episode as we close out here in a few minutes where everything has been completed. Everything that we had set out to do tonight, today, whenever you're watching this, I'm sorry. We will have met all of our goals. All right. Construction. I kind of wish that it had a like some kind of a numerical value on the indicator. Whoa! Okay, I missed that. That was a close call. That was a close freaking call. Oh, that brought every metal except one. All right, so we're down to our last metal, which is fine because we can't bring any. We can't bring any of our staff members out here because we've got no train. But here is a. Wow, that is looking good. Did we bring? Still didn't get any metals out here for that. Hopefully, once we get a boost to our metals production, because I honestly think I'm going to shut this one down. I'm going to shut this one down and direct people over here so that we can get a better pull from our metals production. All right. Almost there. I actually didn't realize that our train might be the last thing that we end up constructing in this project. How much is that research? I didn't realize it was... Oh, it's 2,500. Okay. So we will not be gaining the atomic accumulator tonight, today, whenever. Yep, there she goes. So there goes the rare metals extractor. Up, up, and away. And there's our train going out at exactly the same time as our new metals extractor is completed. And it says it needs people, but it also needs power. We're going to shut this one down. So we shut this one down. It's going to divert the personnel over here. See, we already got one guy showed up. And just by himself, he's already producing more, or at least projected to produce more than what we had before. So... so I have a question. Why is this guy just walking, like, out in the middle of nowhere? I feel like he should be, I don't know, not here, like, not walking back. That's what the train's for, bro. Is he gonna die? He's an alcoholic. I don't think that has anything to do with it, though. Or it might. Okay. I mean, dude, seriously. There's a train behind you. I built you a train system. I spent a lot of time and effort designing it, putting it in the right spot, getting it beautified for you guys, making sure it's efficient. We're even researching new technologies to make it more comfortable for you. And here you go, hopping. He legitimately walked all the way back to his dome. I didn't know they could do that. That is the strangest thing. That's why you don't let alcoholics come to Mars. Don't let alcoholics come to Mars. He worked outside the dome. He's outside the dome because he chooses to be. That's insane. Okay, well, I thought I'd seen it all. Apparently not. All right. So we now have our new metals extractor, which with a single person, a single employee, is producing more, or is at least projected to produce more metals than this other one. That's crazy. So, wait a minute. So that was him. The one guy out here he must have been drunk. He was too drunk to even find out that he had a freaking train he could have rode. Well, right now it's just carrying resources, which is fine. We need those resources, but holy crap, that's crazy. Flatten that area. Oh man, look how many cubes there are. This is not good for us. I swear it's not. Because there's like a stack of them over here. And there's even more of them over here. Like, my poor exploration rover is surrounded by these evil black cubes. Ugh. You know, if they release some kind of plague that wipes out my colony, I'm not going to be happy. I'm just going to say that. Not being happy is probably the nicest way I could describe how that would make me feel. Okay. So we are at 51% of that telescope data. Big whoop. Let's order a passenger rocket. We've only got 5 spots, so we need geologists. Because I need people to work in the mines. Imagine going to school. Oh, okay. Lost with 4 passengers. Imagine going to school for all those years, studying geology, working hard. You become, what, PhD in geology, but geologist, you're working, and you get sent to Mars to work in the mines, cutting out rare metals. It's one of those, it's when the idealism of education world meets the realism of deep space exploration. I don't want to waste power on that right now. Once we've got more of an effective production system for our electronics, we will build a couple more Stirling generators, because the more Stirling generators we build, the more windmills we can tear down. Water demand is good. Our water capacity is good. Our oxygen, all those tanks we tore down, we still haven't reached our maximum capacity on this stuff. Just, it's great. It's going to be forever before we get some of these things filled up, at least at the rate we're going. Ah, hey, Atharv is back at work. I hope he didn't freaking walk over here again. It's getting dark. I wonder if he knows his shift is almost over. Hopefully he gets on the train. Get on the train, Atharv. I get the whole you're an alcoholic, so you get a work debuff, but seriously, use the train. That's what I built it for. Wow. Food production. Food production is not good. We're gonna have to look at. We're gonna have to look at some other potential solutions for food. I know that. Let's see here. I thought there was a farm or something that I could build. Like an external farm. There we go. An outside ranch. So it needs 10 polymers to build.
Resources are low.
Yeah, I know. So, oh, okay. So we might need to build a few of these next time, because food production is not what it should be. What's going on over here? Okay, inactive work shift, that's fine. All right. Well, let's take one look at it here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, check it out. So tonight, we accomplished all of our goals, everything we set out to do to help increase the productivity of Bristol, we're working primarily to improve our rare metals exports, or our rare metals generation, because when we generate more rare metals, we can use those to power our electronics production. And so we desperately need electronics, because a lot of the stuff that we're building, at least in this stage of the game, needs electronics either for sustainment and maintenance or just simple construction. We are 66% toward analyzing telescope data. I don't care about that. I'm really excited about the atomic accumulator and the CO2 jet propulsion that will unlock the shuttle. We will probably not get the shuttle for another episode or two, but that's fine, because right now the trains are doing their job, getting people out to our new sites. The issue I think that we're going to have to wrestle with in the next one is whether to build another dome. And if we build another dome, where is it going to be at? Because I'd like to avoid building an extra dome just for occupation, just to put apartment complexes in, but I might have to do that because I need workers to fill things like the mines here. I've got plenty of spaces here in the metals extractor, but in the rare metals extractor up here, I desperately need people working. So we'll have to take a look and consider whether, bringing more people to Mars is actually something that we need to look into, or if we're good with where we're at. So, but here we are. This is where we're at. This is how it's looking. Things are going great here in Bristol. It's been a fun playthrough, and I'm very excited to see where it goes, because now we've got to figure out if these black cubes are actually wanting us to die, if they want us to worship them, or if they want to worship us. Hey, maybe we'll get lucky, and they're actually just here because they think we're gods, and we are gods on Mars, but who knows? Knowing my luck, they're probably going to spread some kind of viral outbreak and turn my colony into nothing but a bunch of drooling zombies, but we'll have to see. All right, everybody, I'm Commander Exorcist. Take care, fly safe, and we'll see you out there. Good night, everybody.